Three, two, one, action. Hi, um, hi. So for today's live stream, obviously I'm drawing today. First things first, I just want to say I'm sorry for the way I look or sound. It's just there's a lot going on. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. First, let's start drawing. So obviously I'm gonna draw a humanoid today, but yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like myself today. Meaning that today just feels please, and also please forgive me because there's a cat on the outside that door. Not mine, one of my siblings, but yeah. So there's that. So I am currently dealing with a lot that's going on right now, and quite frankly, it sucks. That's all I can say. It sucks. I don't know what exactly it is about today or why today is just oh, I'm sorry. I have this sorry, my phone is up against a box of crystals. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just not really like feeling myself. I'm very, at the moment right now, questioning a lot of stuff, questioning my sanity, questioning that's causing like my mental health. Hi, James. How are you today? And to make it even more interesting, there's more drama in my life that, quite frankly, I cannot stand at this point. And I am questioning a lot of my life choices, I guess. Meaning, like, I'm questioning, like, are all the choices I'm making good choices or bad? Or, like, did I really thought it through? And, yeah. So, currently, right now, I guess you could say, I'm going through my emotions. Hi, Anne. How are you doing today? I mean, because here's the thing, though. This is the last thing I want to do a live stream where basically, like, I'm, showing, like, a side of me where I'm sad and all. Are you alright? I guess. So this is what I got. That's just the beginning, by the way. Yeah. It's all set. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so I'm currently like just yeah. I'm currently questioning a lot about myself that I'm feeling very frustrated with right now. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is just normal. This is a part of being human, but all I know is it sucks. It sucks being human sometimes. For me, I guess. Only because I don't know. I guess you say I have like days because I do have I do have depression. I will say that. I do have depression. And it's not really good to have it because, it can easily like mess with you and that's the last thing I want to happen. I'm bisexual, by the way. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm currently just Try video games? No. Quite frankly, I. Here's the thing though, I have nothing against video games. It's just that, some things don't just peer my interests. Everyone's allowed to, have their own interest and have their own ways of like dealing with what they have going on with them. But yeah, and for me currently right now, since I'm in my emotions, I guess I'll channel that into art. Hi there. And here's the thing though, I just generally, I mean, I used to play video games. I will say that. I used to play a lot of Mario as a kid, but then I stopped. And then, well, that was pretty much it. I generally don't know why, but yeah. Where are you from? Where am I from? I'm I am from the US. Yes, sadly, I am from the US. Yeah, the US, where currently right now our economy is just, our US government's just being a complete and total, just being dumb at the moment, I guess. I don't know. I never really care that much about politics, I will be honest, but just by how like everything's going right now in the US, yeah, it just seems, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this is what I got now. I generally just don't really get the point of this. Oh, sorry, I accidentally bumped this. Yeah. So, yeah. Currently, our U.S. government's just acting all, yeah. Hello to everyone showing up. I don't know. And then, just not more than a few minutes ago, I don't know. Apparently, I got into like some more drama over something that I don't know if I did or if I didn't. Meaning, was talking with someone, it was their kitchen, not mine, okay, because I don't have my own place yet, although I do hope to one day. And yeah, just when I left, I overheard them saying that if I did something that I don't know what I did, or if I did do it, or I don't have any recollection of doing it, then basically I was gonna end up cleaning the whole house from top to bottom, and even gutters. So, yeah, there's that. And this isn't to just like spread drama, but let's just say me and this person, it's been going on for years now, and it's coming to the point where like I don't know what to do. Like I want to leave, but I can't because of certain reasons. And yeah, it's just something, I guess. And instead of me trying to find a way, I'm currently right now at the moment channeling my art because, well, apparently I was good enough to be sad to make art because this is literally my only one escape. And I don't know why, it just is. Like anytime I feel sad or lonely or depressed or I'm dealing with have to deal with an annoying cat half the time out there. That's not even mine, like I said. I end up having to. Oh, wait, no, not silver. Look for a different shade of gray. I always have to like, I guess, pretend like everything's okay, which obviously is not a good thing, but it's what I try to do. So, and obviously with this one, this humanoid figure, so this is what I got so far. That's what I got so far. It's yeah. It's just currently an expression of what's going on in my head right now after what had went down, because like it or not, that if I like it or not, this is my only way of like trying to escape from the reality that is currently my life at the moment. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm 24. Okay? I'm 24. I'm 24 years old. You can't reply me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had a question. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I'm 24, almost 25. Um I feel like I'm missing out on so many things, and yet and then I don't know. I guess I just feel like not I just feel like I'm not succeeding in life. I am also in the US. Oh, that's cool. Which state? And I know that people around me, whenever they see me, they're like, oh, but your life is so worth it. Your life is worth. It's not really like, and I don't know how to explain it. Oh, California. I used to live there. That was fun for me, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just that Stockton? Huh, never really heard of that place before. Yeah, I think it's just that for me, though, I'm experiencing a lot of ups and downs in my life, mostly downs. I mean, this is my first weekend where, for example, where pretty much my job didn't need me because of slow seasons. But yeah, so, but that's just what happens. This is what I got now. But about to meet up, bro. When on day, I think so. What? I don't think I understand that sentence. Yeah, it's okay. I really don't even understand myself when I speak English. Gonna be honest. It's I mean, I was born in this country. I was born in the US, and half the time I can't really like speak the language that I was spoken to when I was younger. What are doing there? What am I doing here? Well, currently I'm drawing, of course, but also, trying to like chat with people, and well, half the people who like show up on my live stream on YouTube are from like Pakistan, India, and Israel, which I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very interesting because I get to learn like what holidays they're currently going doing right now, and like it took me so long to figure out what apparently Ramadan is called. what Ramadan is, and Ramadan is um okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't fully know Ramadan, but I do know that one of the traditions is that in Ramadan culture, during Ramadan, nobody eats like food for an entire day, because I think it's supposed to be like um, a I don't know, it's something that's supposed to like help represent or like show how decades and generations ago, people used to uh, walk, um, walk in the deserts without food for this many days. Yeah, and yeah, and then later at when the sun sets, that basically means like people could go and eat food. But that's just what I guess like a very small bit I know. Now, I'm not entirely like a full on like I understand the culture because I don't, because I've never lived in that culture or experienced it. But I gotta say, to those who, it sounds very interesting, I will say, but also very hard because a lot of people tell me, I don't know. I mean, the only few traditions I know are, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what I'm talking about now. I'm just rambling while I'm currently drawing, so please forgive me. My hometown is India, and I living in here, USA, for 4 years. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the US for the past 4 years, which, judging you for saying that long, if you're saying like you've been here since like the beginning of 2020, I would first like to say I am very sorry because I don't know why, but I feel like ever since we hit the 2020s here in the US, it's just been like one problem after another. Meaning like, okay, so say for example, in the beginning of 2020, we experienced a global pandemic where so many things were happening at once and there was really no escape from it, and a lot of people were, locked inside their houses and didn't really have much to do that day. Which obviously sucked, but what are we supposed to do? Then we had somewhat of like a full on like I don't know, when lockdown began to lift, everything was starting to finally come together, but then there were riots breaking out, there were so much stuff going on. And then of course, the whole thing about TikTok being so popular to the point where apparently it's been trying to get banned like five, six, 7 times at this point, which I mean, because here's the thing though, that I have a TikTok and I have nearly 14, well, I'm at like 13,000 followers. So, yeah. But here's the thing though, I just overall don't know like what to, I don't know. They say like TikTok's gonna get banned next year in March, but eh, I ain't gonna hold my breath. And you know what? We're still in 2025, which is good because honestly, I just felt like these years in the 2020s has just been passing by way too much. And yeah, I just like, why can't we just slow down for like 1 minute, please? Slow down. Hi there, the gossip. Hi, the gossip. How are you doing today? Hi, Ellie. Maybe I don't need a dark blue for this one. How are you doing today? How am I doing? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I'm currently going through something, and quite frankly, I don't know what it is. I feel like. So I'm currently drawing though. I am drawing. Or I'm scribbling a bunch of like weird shapes at the moment because I'm currently working on the background. And obviously it's not pretty, but you know what? Here's what I got. Yeah, I'm only drawing this right now because currently I am how you would say in my feelings right now because I am dealing with something. I don't know. I think this is just like my weird like here's the thing. I don't really talk about like my depression that much because I do have depression. I was just never like, you know, I guess prescribed it, I guess in a way, but yeah. So I just try to like find ways, and I know for a fact there are medications that can help, I I did reject the medication for depression, um, only because it was my choice, which I know for a fact everyone does have a choice when it comes to, when it comes to regards of their mental health, when it comes to medication, because I mean, it is a very sensitive topic, may I say. It's a very sensitive topic. It's a very sensitive topic for a lot of people to talk about because I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just want to like try and not really talk about it as much. Which, I mean, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, that's perfectly fine too. You know, you're allowed your opinions and you are allowed to, you're human and you are allowed to not really you don't you are really sorry, I'm trying to find the right words while making this drawing, but I want to say that you do have the right to say yes or no to a lot of things, and it should be your decision, not anybody else's, and no one should try to make you feel pressured into either doing or taking something that you feel you shouldn't, you know? Because, like I said, you're human and you're allowed to make that decision on your own. So, I'm currently like wrapping up on this drawing, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the drawing like right here. But, yeah. But tell me what you think. Here, let me show you. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah. And if you're curious from yesterday's drawing, because I did draw something else. This one was from yesterday's live stream. And then, actually, there are a few that I did over the past week. Some just, well, here's this. I don't really know what I was going for with this one. This one was just, I don't know. Then here's this one. Oh, sorry. As you can tell, basically, I'm obsessed with drawing like weird humanoid figures that just do not make sense. Oh, and also these crazy eyes. Yeah. So that's also what I'm obsessed with. Yeah. Well, okay, so while I'm still on here, because pretty much all I wanted to do was just draw one drawing and such, I do want to talk about what else has been going on. So, as some of you may or may have not known, this or have already or been or had known from yesterday's live stream, I talked about how like this is the first weekend I had off my work because currently we're in what is known as a slow season, which is very common in hospitality where when we experience a slow season, it kind of just like, yeah. And a lot of times it actually causes a few workers to have their hours cut. And apparently they decided to cut two of my work days. So yeah. So I get to go back to work tomorrow, but they have me working Mondays and Tuesdays, and they'll only need me on the weekends if needed, up until like during November, which I know for a fact is very common where we pick up more. So that means I feel like I'm looking at like 2, maybe 3 weeks of like almost very, very small pay. So yeah, there's that. And I mean, I do have the choice to like go into work that day and, do my job, but yeah. But currently, right now, it's sitting at 2 weeks, which means by the third week, hopefully, I'm needed back in for the weekends. But as it stands right now, I'm essentially only working a 2-day job, which I have done before. But this is before I have to pay other bills that I'm currently paying. Now, I'm not currently paying rent because I don't have my own place right now, but hopefully I do. But currently, right now, I do pay bills. I do pay my bills, and the bills I have rack up in the hundreds, and I make. I don't even have like $1,000 in my bank account. I will be honest. That is a true fact. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna like try to power through these 2 weeks because if I'm not needed, the reason why I say 2 weeks is just in case of like if the next weekend comes, if I'm needed, but if not, then yeah, 2 weeks no pay, which sucks. But yeah. So please wish me luck and please pray for me and hopefully I do not lose my sanity over it. Yeah, it sucks until like around the holidays, which because we're in late September and early October, it's a lot, I will say. It's a lot. But you know what? I'm trying to like not get that to bring me down or anything like that, but yeah, I'm just trying to power through as best I can. Um, yeah. What's up? Uh, I could probably make some quick cash, probably. Um, like I said, most likely I can go back into work like on a weekend, even when because here's the thing though, I have done that actually. I have done that where I've gone to work even though it wasn't like a day I was supposed to be working, specifically weekends. I've done that just so that way I can get extra money. But yeah, if you can power through it, if you catch what I'm throwing. Eh? Okay, I think I want to say what you're trying to say is, if I just don't give up and I keep doing what I'm doing, then hopefully I get a good outcome. Especially, I don't know, because currently right now my soon to be seasonal depression's gonna hit like that, like a dump truck, or at least a dump truck that nearly tried to hit me when I was 17. I will say that, which is a true story, by the way. And is and it's okay. Let's just say it didn't really end with like emergency hospitals or anything like that. It just involved me needing to, yeah, check the road like 5 times. Let's just say that. But yeah. So I think I am gonna get off live stream for today. I do want to say thank you to everyone who has joined my live stream for today, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and or night wherever you are. I hope you all are feeling safe. I hope you all are happy, and I hope you all are doing well. I will be live again on Saturday and Sunday. So this coming Saturday, I will be live again. So make sure to subscribe, like this live stream, and turn on the bell notifications so you can be notified. I will also be posting a short video on like my typical days, which this week is Tuesday. Well, yeah. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to, see me upload whatever short video I'm posting. It's mostly Bob's Burgers related. So there you go. And yeah, I hope you all take care, stay safe, and I wish you all the best as well. Okay? And yeah, as always, take care, stay safe, and I love you. Mwah. Bye.